And we're live. Welcome back to another episode of the Anywayz podcast. It's been a while. It tends to be, right? I tend to say it's been a while after I start a new episode because, yeah, as I said, I am taking my time with them. So far, so good. It's not a lot of pressure. Yeah. So, welcome back. Today, well, the current events that are happening is, well, we're literally in the middle of EWC, the Esports World Cup, which is in Saudi Arabia, which is where I'm living. So I'm gonna try to go watch. I didn't buy a ticket. I want to watch the finals of Dota, which is today. I couldn't buy a ticket. I tried yesterday. I don't know. It seems like it's sold out or timed out or something. So I'm not sure what that's about. But I'm gonna go anyways, and I'll check it out. Maybe I can buy a ticket there. Maybe they're gonna be like, just go in, you know. Or maybe they're not gonna let me in. But I don't know. I have a feeling that, you know, they need every bit of people they can get, especially for a Dota. You know, you kind of need to justify the fact that it's the most, the highest winning game, like the highest earnings in terms of money. It's the most paying game. So I think they need as many people as they can get to fill the crowd, you know. Especially for how calm of a game it is relative to everything else. For example, you see Counter-Strike players, they're like yelling every 5 seconds, you know. They're like, oh yeah, I got you, and then he got him back. Or for, I don't know, what else. I guess like maybe combat games are also hype, like Tekken and shit like that. But yeah, Dota is a very strategic game. It's about the long haul, and yeah, sometimes you do get moments like these where it's like, that's the thing. Sometimes relative to often, that's the comparison. So yeah, maybe, yeah, I don't know. I hope I can get it. It would be nice to watch a live event, especially something as large as that. It's one of the largest events of the year, not gonna lie. So it is kind of like, it feels weird because in this part of the world. So again, for context, Dota is even though the game itself is developed and stuff like that in the US, it's an American game. It's a European game in the sense that the strongest region is Europe and has been for like 5 years now. So even, for example, even Middle Eastern teams, for example, Team Falcons, who are in the finals, we play on Europe West. So I live in Saudi Arabia and I play on Europe West. So historically, we're talking even 15 years back, Middle East region is part of Europe West. And then there's Europe East. So those are the strongest regions at the moment, and have been for quite some time. We used to have a very strong Chinese scene, but mobile gaming took over. Actually, like unironically, they're just mobile gaming now. So there's still a couple of very strong Chinese teams, but it's the same guys from 15 years ago. There's no next generation of Chinese Dota players, unfortunately, which makes it less diverse, which makes it less fun. But in any case, yeah, I was thinking earlier that, damn, I don't want my friends, for example, or whoever's listening, to think that this is gonna be a Dota podcast, because it isn't. It's just the current event that's happening right now, you know. I don't want this to disappoint anyone, but at the same time, this is like my podcast, so I should be able to feel comfortable doing what I want with it, saying what I want in it. But yeah, that's the current event, and that's what's currently happening. Literally, like, today is the finals of the Dota event. There's more stuff going on. Let me check, actually. While we're on the subject, I may as well. Esports World Cup. So there are... Oh, I was like, wait, what? I thought I was watching Dota, but it doesn't start for another half hour. Yeah. It's, what is this? Mobile Legends? No, I can't tell what this is. What is this game, man? The title of it is way too small. Hold on. Women's something. What it is the women division. What's the game? I guess this is League of Legends. But on mobile? Can't tell. Visit game page. There we go. MWI. Oh, it is Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Okay. There we go. Yeah, apparently this is the second highest winning game or earning game. Either second or third after League of Legends. But imagine this is see, now I'm curious. Is this paying more than League of Legends? That would be pretty funny. What? Right, yeah, I was checking the tickets real quick. It's like 1,000 riyals, which is like $300. Yeah, no. Right, ranking. New. Team Falcons are number 1. Yeah, sounds about right. I mean, they got 750 points from Dota 2 alone, and they haven't played the finals yet. But they also probably have the most teams. So, they're in a very comfortable spot. Ranking, schedule, competitions, home. Okay, let's go start with home. I'm panicking a bit. I'm like, I don't want to waste too much time on this. But I also am curious. Is it ranking? No, I just checked ranking. Schedule, competitions. Okay, there we go. So, Dota 3 million, League of Legends 2 million, prize pool. What is this? KWC Honor of Kings prize pool 3 million? What is that? What? PUBG Mobile, fair enough. 3 million as well. MSC, okay, it's probably Mobile Legends. Chess 1.5 million, that's based. I like that. That is based. Apex Legends is 2 million. Apex Legends is less than PUBG. PUBG Mobile, actually. Holy, PUBG Battlegrounds. So the PC one is 1 million less prize pool than PUBG Mobile. That's absurd. What is this? Honor of Kings. I've never seen this before in my life. Decider match. What? Is it a MOBA? What is this? I came here to be tested. What was it called again? KWC. Honor of Kings. Additional tournament. What? I guess that's the name of the tournament. Kentucky Wesleyan College. Yeah, I don't think that's what. I can't even find it on Google. How is this a $3 million game? Right. I've gone on way too much about these. About this. Yeah, that is surprising. I have no idea. Visit game page, man. Like, give me some information. No stream display. Right. I guess it's like a very Asian sport, e-sport. Seems like most teams are Southeast Asians. Oh, I guess that's where our Dota players went. The Chinese Dota scene. Bye bye, guys. We will miss you. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. First of all, I didn't know there was a Black Ops 6. Okay, well, I did know, but I didn't know that it's like an esport. I'm surprised. Second of all, it's only 1.8 million. Yeah, that's nothing. Like, think about it. Call of Duty. Right? We're talking like our entire childhood is Call of Duty. Oh my god, StarCraft 2 is in. I would go watch that. No, it's a bit boring actually. Anyways, yeah. So Black Ops 6, Call of Duty. They're still making Black Opses. It's kind of crazy. I wonder what the best earning Call of Duty game is. Let's look it up. Chat GPT. DuckDuckGo. Oh, I haven't logged into my Chat GPT on this computer yet, have I? Oy, oy, oy. What's an API platform? Whatever. At gmail.com. Yes, yes. Oh my god. Sent a code. Yes, yes. Verify my computer, please. Alright, save. Yeah, this one's a light episode. We can call it a light episode, because honestly, part of me was like, should I make an episode? Do I have enough stuff to talk about? I'm probably just gonna ramble on about EWC, and then I did. And I kind of didn't want it to make it, you know, I don't want this to become like associated with like a gaming podcast. It's just the thing that's happening right now, so it's like that's the thing on my mind. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm thinking about. I also I'm doing a thing where I'm locked in to rank up in Dota on the weekends, because during the weekdays I don't really have a lot of time with work, you know, to lock in too much. And it's working actually. I'm ranking up quite nicely. It's been fun. It's been fun, yeah. So yeah. What was I gonna ask Mr. GPT? What is the highest earning called game of all time? But I'm not even sponsored by them, to be clear. I'm just trying to be curious. Call of Duty Mobile? That is absurd. Call of Duty Mobile, or mobile, if you're so inclined, is the highest grossing COD title ever. Jesus. That is insane. 2 billion in revenue by 2023. So it's probably more now. Wait, is that the one that has Warzone? If it does, then I guess that makes sense. I don't even know what Warzone is. AAA Call of Duty titles. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. So that's the remake, if I'm not mistaken, right? Modern Warfare 600 million. Reached 1 billion soon after the launch. 600 million first 3 days, actually. Wow. Okay, so it's like a billion. And then Black Ops 2 also 1 billion in 15 days. Wow. Oh, okay. So Black Ops 2 reached around 2.75 billion across its life cycle. It's more than mobile, which is, you know, thank God, otherwise something wrong here, you know. Oh, Modern Warfare is the remake of the original Modern Warfare, because there's also Modern Warfare 2, which is 2022, so I assume that's another remake. Hit 1 billion in 10 days. The fastest selling title in the franchise history. Alright. Cool. So the originals are doing better than the new ones. So, you know, raises the question, what is Black Ops 2 doing there and not what is Black Ops 6 doing in the EWC instead of Black Ops 2 remake or Modern Warfare 2, the remake, you know? Questions without answers. I had a conversation with some of my friends about the podcast, so now we're again doing that thing I do where I cross analysis. Yeah. So at some point I was worried that what if I don't have anything interesting to say, or what if I'm not convinced with what I have to say. Same as last episode. Remember, in the end, towards like halfway through, I think, I was like, "Well, what if I run out of things to say?" But then I kind of salvaged that one. Oh, the software I'm using was buggy for a second, but now it's working. Okay, yeah. So yeah, what if I run out of things to say? But like, because I was worried I will run out of things to say today specifically, because well, I didn't really prepare anything and there's not much going on. I mean, if anything, I don't have the same level of existential dread that I once had, if that's news. Which is, I'm happy about. I'm happy about not being sad, which is cool. Could have said something funnier or better there. That failed. Anyways. Yeah, and then they were saying, well, I have a way of making things more interesting than they are, which was very, motivational, actually. It felt great. Like, I don't know if it's true or not, but the fact that they think that's true means a lot to me. So thank you. You know who you are. Shout out. So yeah, it kind of it made me more excited about this venture. It made me also more comfortable about it, because I was like, I haven't released anything yet. I don't have any feedback. Maybe we won't even make it to this episode. Maybe the backlash of the first episode is so bad that I'm like, all right, I'm never doing this again. I'll just stick to my job, or whatever. Or it just, by the time you reach this point, maybe you have an opinion on this as well. So let me know what you think about that, one way or another. Communicate this information to me. I am curious. I'm also curious about what your favorite color is. So please let me know what your favorite color is. It's very important to me. Ooh, I've been watching. Yeah. So back to Call of Duty, right? Real quick. This is small tangent. I've been watching zombies playthroughs. So there's a channel called Wonderful. That's another shout out. He himself makes speedruns of, well, I don't know what they call them. They just make runs of Call of Duty games, right? Not games specifically. What the zombies. Okay, so it's a Black Ops thing, basically. Black Ops and Black Ops adjacent. Apparently, Cold War and something is part of the Black Ops franchise, which is crazy. So it's not just Black Ops 6. It's like 9 games in the franchise, which is absurd to me. Black Ops is probably one of the best, games of all time, right? I don't know. Is this something controversial to say? Call of Duty Black Ops and Black Ops 2 are very good games, I think. They were, the game to play. Like, I'm over at my cousin's house, I'm with my friends. That's one of the, it's that, FIFA, Mortal Kombat. Like, that's the top 3 games we would play. Is there anything else? Like, eventually Rocket League became one of those games, but we don't need to talk about us playing Rocket League, because we don't play Rocket League around these parts of town, ever. But yeah, it was fun playing Rocket League, but we don't play it, of course. Yeah, so I've been watching these zombies runs, and it's fascinating. People stay months on a single run. Like, they get to a point where the game gives up on them. It's not that they die to zombies or something. No, they just survive so much that the game just errors or crashes or some people lose their runs because of power outages, especially in Brazil. That happens. It's kind of funny. It's a very Lebanese concept, by the way. We still probably have a lot of power outages. I think our power outage situation became worse now than it was before I left, We're talking 5 years ago. Speaking of, I might be going back to Lebanon in a week, actually. That's when my ticket, I bought the ticket and everything, but I'm not sure if I'm going yet. The events of this week will decide that. So, yeah. I am very excited to go if I'm going. All my friends will be there. I think I might need to delay my ticket by a week though. So I'm not gonna go on the 26th of July. This is July being taken. So yeah. I'd like to go, it would be nice, but I don't know, like, there's a few details missing. For example, I don't know where I'm staying because our house burned down. Well, it's not burned down, it's just burned. It's very, there's a lot of, char, is that the word? I think it's char or carbon that's stuck on the walls or some shit. We haven't had the opportunity to go and fix it yet, or clean it, let's say. So, yeah. Without that, I can't really stay at home. I don't know. I'm gonna visit our house, of course. I'll visit it. But my parents are saying that I can't stay there. We don't have electricity. We haven't paid the bill in 5 years, which, makes sense. We haven't been there. So, even if I want to stay there, I can't even charge my phone. What's the point? May as well stay in an Airbnb. So I need to get an Airbnb, and I don't know if I'm gonna rent a car. Probably not. I'll probably just use taxi and, my friends, since they're gonna be there. They'll drive me around. Poor them. I feel bad for them. I mean, I'm sure they won't have a problem, but, one can never be too certain. So yeah, it's very nice, the idea of going back. I think it's, I need a break, I need a break from stuff. And that gives me the opportunity to take the break, especially now in summer. In summer, there's really, no work here in Saudi Arabia. No one's here. People who are here are just, not going to work. It's just too hot. They literally cannot. They can't go to work. It's not everyone, but the majority of people. And there's no budgets for anything, right? So as a salesman, you really have no work to do now. There's nothing you can do. So, yeah. This is the best time for me to take a break. Since everyone's on leave. And then when we're back, I can start selling stuff for the next year's budget. But that's the thing, it's gotta be next year's budget, so... Yeah, it's gonna be hard. But nothing is impossible. Especially with today's sponsor. Got you there. There's no sponsor. Yeah. I wonder if the podcast would be more fun or interactive or funny if there was a co-host. But here's the thing. Who would be the co-host? Number one. Number two, why would they co-host? Number three, who is gonna be the co-host? I'll figure it out eventually. But for now, I'm gonna solo ride it. Plus, I haven't started posting anything, right? So, there wouldn't be a point to having a co-host yet, because, who would be the co-host? They don't know what the subject is, they don't know, there's no context for anything. Who's just gonna hop on a podcast that they don't know about? Unless it's the group, right? Me and my boys. Me and my homies, for example. But for someone to be a consistent co-host with me on the podcast, that doesn't actually make sense, I think. I think it's too early for it. But yeah, this episode is gonna be shorter than the average. I think this one is more of a... I don't want to say get it out of the way, but it's a bit of a get it out of the way situation. Yeah, I'm kind of locked in on work and on the other stuff I'm doing right now. So right now, maybe this week, it's gonna be tough for me to make a proper episode. This one, I think I might not post it Or I might, yes, post it, but it's gonna be like my sucky episode, basically. It's gonna be the shit one. Sorry, boys and gals. This is the shit one. You're on the shit one. Sorry. Like last episode, I salvaged it and it became one of the good ones, I think. But this one is just straight up shit one. Not everything is a gem. Not every piece of carbon becomes a diamond. And this one is for sure charcoal. Yeah. I think I'm gonna start, after this episode and the one before, I'm starting to be worried that I don't have any subjects to talk about, so I'll start preparing from now on. Light preparing. I'm not gonna overthink anything, hopefully, you know. But I'm gonna start preparing some stuff to talk about from now on, because this, twice in a row, you know, starting to form a pattern that I'm not happy about. So yeah. I guess everyone was right. I will need a subject eventually. Maybe the whole point is that I have no subject though. I'm gonna have to go back to my older episodes because, you know, it's been a while. Like this, that's why I haven't uploaded anything yet, because I'm taking my time, right? So it's been a while since my last episode. So I recorded my last episode was like episode 7, like 2 weeks ago at least, maybe more. I've lost track of time, honestly. Could have been more. And things were different back then, and things are very different now. So now I just have less. What do you call it? Like, I wanna. Is it motivation? No, I'm still very motivated to continue the podcast, but it's less of a priority. That's the word that I'm looking for. It's less of a priority now. Last week it was like my top priority. Not last week. Last time it was like my top priority to get one episode in, you know, locked in, start preparing for the next one. Well, start preparing is a very relative term. For me, preparing is mentally preparing so I can press the button, the record button. That's preparing for me. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start increasing the volume of preparing, you know. The quality of preparation should become a higher priority beforehand. So yeah. Sorry, there's no salvage here. I'm just rambling about the salvage itself at this point, really. So yeah. Thank you for listening. I hope this episode doesn't deter you from the rest, because I think moving forward it's gonna get better. Yeah, I think, this gave me the motivation to improve upon. Why did I say improve? To improve upon what we have. So yeah. Peace.